Alfalfa right here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Prairie Farms, Michigan. And since last episode, finished mowing and tedding our alfalfa field. Here again, this is alfalfa, not hay or grass in the game. And I'll have to say the alfalfa definitely changes an interesting color green when you ted it. So this is tedded, or I guess dry alfalfa, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully that's actually the right thing. I just happen to think about that. Maybe I should have left this wet. I don't know. We'll see once here. So anyway, this episode, we need to go look at purchasing a rake of some sorts. And then also, well, we got a baler already. We just need to bring the baler over here. So that's going to be the plan of one. Oh, speaking of which, we can get this tractor sent back to the farm, right? Yeah, actually right here. That's where we need to be. You know what? I don't have a farm style unload. Sure, we'll just go there for now. Just tell him to drive it. Ooh, that's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Well, I guess he's going to make it. Okay. And, well, that works. And then we'll head back to the farmyard. Also, a few other changes as well. I wonder if I can find something I can tab to on the shop here. There we go. Between the last couple episodes, I've done a little bit of mod hunting here. And I have found a couple of mods. And big thanks to all you folks for commenting and suggesting here as well. So for those of you who maybe didn't see the first couple of episodes here, equipment-wise for this map, I kind of tried to match the Larson Farms equipment. So for those of you familiar with Larson Farms on YouTube, that's kind of the equipment I decided to go for here. Just thought it'd be fun to just pick them and do it. Again, this is a Michigan map, and this has nothing to do with Larson Farms location or anything like that. There's a completely different location on the map, but when I started the map, I was, you know what, I need some equipment. I'm like, what equipment should I go with? It's a big map. Well, standard size map, standard map, but it's like almost all fields. So if you look at the map, it's like 90% or maybe 95% of this map. Well, might be down to 90% now because I've had some modifications I've been doing to it, but is mostly like all fields. So this map is like fields, right? So we got some big fields. So anyway, you folks can probably see the one addition here already. That's right, we got a Pro Force spreader. This is actually kind of one of the mods I did want. I just couldn't find any spreaders in the game here that just piqued my interest, and this is definitely one of them. So again, thanks to you folks for suggesting it. We'll get to the comments here hopefully in a little bit. I don't remember right off the top of my head which modder made this particular one. Again, it was somebody pointed out as part of a pack, and then you can get it single by itself as well. So that is also available. I went looking here the other day, I couldn't find it, but then went looking here again today, found it right away. It's like, well, that was easy. So anyway, and then, oh, there it is. I was saying, I know there's one other addition here. I've got a Salaford. I forget the model number on this particular one here, but we got a Salaford tillage tool here as well. This does count as a cultivator. And if you notice, this is the one with all the wavy discs on it. I know they got a couple of different styles of these, but this was the only one I happened to see that was available for Farming Simulator here. Comes in a couple of different sizes here for the game. But, yeah, thought we'll maybe give that a try here at some point. You folks might notice there's one slight problem with that one, though. Yeah, might have some problems connecting to that one. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, at the shop here, we do need to look at purchasing one more piece of equipment here, and that is a windrower or a rake of some sort. Oh, what do we want to get for a rake here? We went with the Vermeer here last time. Seemed to work halfway decent. I don't know if we got anything. So that's 8.5 meters. That's also 8.5 meters. That'd be a little more what I would consider an American style rake there. That is 10.3 meters. I think this is the weird one that goes on the front, though. I don't know. Never been a fan of that one personally. So don't see rakes like this used around here very much. Very uncommon. But I do like the idea of having a larger rake. That's 12.5 meters. That's like 19 meters. That might be a little overkill. I don't know if we want something quite that big for our windrows. Oh, we got a Kloss, a Kuhn. Kind of looking at the Kubota there. Kind of leaning towards the Kubota. Oh, we could go. This is... how do we make this work here, though? One moment while I think about this. This is Alfalfa. And this is the type of tool, what you're seeing right here, that you would typically use with Alfalfa. But how would you make this work with course play? Because this one here, and I'm going to guess this one here is designed to dump out either side. I know some of them you can have it so it dumps out the middle. So, takes from both sides and out the middle. That's technically what we need. But I don't think that's what you can do with this one. I guess we could buy it, try it, and find out. Man, we can't see what it looks like unfolded. I'm guessing that one. This one is designed to pick up and dump out either side, so either the left side or the right side. Which, I'm not sure how I would set that up with course play. Plus, we don't have enough money for that. We'll take a look at it at least. Let's go borrow just a little bit more money here. Hey, borrowing more money. I know. We should be able to sell our cows here fairly quick though. And then hopefully maybe we can repay that loan. So we'll buy that here in a minute. See what it looks like. I don't think it's going to work for us, everyone. At least I'm having a hard time picturing in my mind how I would make that work anyway. So, where did that go? Oh, there it is. As you can tell, I definitely have some equipment at the shop here. I still need to do some more cleaning up over here yet, but we'll get to it eventually. Okay, let's see what this looks like folded out here. Oh, is this? No, I don't think that's going to go to the... No. So once it's lowered down, yeah, it's going to do that, isn't it? I presume there's no way to go do like a to-the-middle type setup here. Now, if I did... I don't know, man. If you folks have any good ideas how to get this to work with course play, let me know. There probably are some ways, everyone, but mode left. Okay, so we can change the work mode. How? Fold, lift. Okay, it is Control Y, so then it goes to the right side. Oh, wait. Oh, what do we got here, Evan? Bingo. That's okay. Sold that one. I can make this work. So much easier when it goes to the middle. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure how I'd make it work if it went to one side. Then you have to have the windrow to line up right and get the course play to line up with that windrow, and I don't know. Okay, we'll let this. I don't want to close with the 8RT necessarily, so we'll just park the 8RT over here somewhere. We got 2 of these 8RTs here, by the way, for those who haven't seen that. The particular mod I'm using doesn't have an option, unfortunately, for putting numbers on it. Oh, that's right, you're on auto drive, aren't you? Well, let's turn that off here a minute. We'll put the 7R here on the merger. That should be a perfect track for that, I figure. I kind of figure this looks like it's probably going to be my hay shed here, or alfalfa in this case, I guess, right? Putting all our hay and equipment in here. And I've got the Pace tractor there hooked up to the big baler. We'll get both of these taken over to the field here in a minute, ready to go. And seeing as how we have the soybean field harvested here, I think we'll just make a trip across the field, because why not, right? Speaking of which, by the way, finished up the harvest on the soybean field. So that field is finished. I think everything is empty here. I should probably double check that, make sure, but as far as I know, we got everything finished. And speaking of being finished, oh, you know what? That's right. I'm still waiting on the cornfield. Once the cornfield is finished, everyone, then I can start doing tillage on this field. And again, I do want to combine this all into one field here in the future. I'm not going to make this into the 3 sort of separate fields it is now. And again, I say sort of separate because it's not really separate. It is still all one field. Just the map author, when he had it planted here, when you start the game, it's 3 different crops on essentially the same field, right? So anyway, we're going to get rid of that. Don't want that. I don't know if that changes the width. Let's disconnect and reconnect here, because I'm assuming if it's set to the middle, it's going to be a wider width, right? It would have to be. I'm not sure which width is advertised in the shop here, but anyway. Oh, I'm not on the field. That's right. I need to be a little closer to the field, that one. So there we go. Okay, now of course I should be happy. Okay, we're gonna do 3 headlands. 2 headlands actually. Maybe we better do 3 just to be safe. How wide? 35 feet. 2 headlands seems like it should be enough. the fewer headlands. Actually, what I could do, I wonder, we can try it here, everyone. If I set it to sharp, worth a try. And then I want to start up, down, that's fine. Where is, oh, there we go. That's the one I was looking for. I want to start on the center. I always forget to do that whenever I create one of these raking courses. I always forget to start on the center. Actually, remember to do that here this time. And the reason you want to do that, everyone, is that way courseplay does the baling. At least if you're going to have courseplay do the baling. Right? Your courseplay will do the baling last on the headlands. Otherwise, if you do that first, Evan, you've got all bales potentially on the headland, and they're always getting in the way whenever courseplay turns around. Which, by the way, courseplay seems to stop for bales now, by the way. So, yeah, courseplay's getting smarter, Evan. Coursplay's definitely getting smarter. I'm liking it. First waypoint. Oh, you know what? And I'm going to save this course here, too. So, what number was this here again? This is field 8, right? Yep, field 8. So, let's create a folder here. Field 8. And I want to save the current course here. That is going to be 35-foot rake bale. I don't know if I can add the slash in there, so I won't. Oh, on field 8, by the way. Field 8, 35-foot rake bale course. Okay. First waypoint, drive the course. Because, again, by the way, if you're doing something like this and you're going to have courseplay do it, you need to be able to load this course on your baling tractor as well. And that's what I was saying. That's the hard part about getting this to work with courseplay. With this particular merge of it, no problem having courseplay run something like this. It's if you want to have courseplay follow up behind you with the baler, how do you make that work, right, everyone? Because then you get some weird offsets going on, and yeah, then if you're merging left to right, everyone, it's not as easy as it looks, that's for sure. Got to get that windrow in just the right spot, get the courses lined up right up. I don't know. I suppose it's potentially possible, everyone, but I am definitely having a hard time crunching the numbers on that one in my head. Let's put it that way, to actually get something like that to work. Okay, you're going. Let's go grab the baler here then. That is not a baler, but that'll at least get us back to the farmyard. And by the way, something to keep in mind, everyone. The farmyard, as you see it here at this point, has been, I don't know if I'd go heavily modified, but it has been modified by myself. This is not the farmyard you will start with here. If you start this map, it is definitely different, especially these silo systems and some of the sheds and stuff like that. This is all stuff I placed down before we started on the map. So just FYI on that one. Also, some of the field boundaries, stuff like that. Of course, all the cow barn area, that's all been placed down by me. So, if it looks off of it, no criticizing the barn off of there. That's all my handiwork there on that one. And I definitely probably need to go back through and clean some of that up, especially like right where we're going now in some of these field boundaries here. Again, the original map author, he had very, very narrow field boundaries here. And narrow enough, Evan, that courseplay was struggling with them. Courseplay could not detect. So, like, if I'd go on a field, Evan, I'd go to create a courseplay course, and the courseplay would do, like, field 6, 7, part of 8. It'd try to go up, get part of 4. Essentially, Evan, it was trying to do this entire section here. So, 4, 5, 8, 7, 6. Well, yeah, I guess that's actually 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Courseplay was trying to, like, do this whole thing, not each individual field, because the field boundaries were so small. I guess I don't know how courseplay does it exactly, but courseplay wasn't, like, detecting those. And yeah. So what I did, Evan, is I took the paint tool and did one brush width, max brush width size wide between the fields. And there we go. There's our first alfalfa baling. I'm assuming that's going to be alfalfa. We had some in here already. You know what? I feel like using some GPS now, so let's do some GPS. I think we're going 0 degrees. And I'll leave the width alone here for the moment. Actually, we should be pretty close on width, I think. For those of you who've never set something like this up before when it comes to baling with GPS, everyone, and I'll show you the little trick here when we get to the other end. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to center on this line here. And I can't see the line, so hopefully it's centered. You can raise the line up, by the way, so if you really want to see it, there are options in the settings to raise that up. If I get the time here at some point, I'll probably take the grass painting tool, and I'll actually put the grass texture, or the grass. It's already got the grass texture. I'll put the actual grass down the middle strips here as well, so it actually has grass, so it's not just that flat, boring. Doesn't look quite so good that way, right? Look. Oh, double check here. We're making 240 centimeter bales. Okay. Debating if I should actually change that. The auto load trailer we have here at the moment doesn't pick up that many. In fact, is it 10? I think it's 10. No, it's more than 10. 6, 8, 16? I think it's 6. No, that's not 16 either. Maybe it's 14. Must be 14. Yeah, 6 plus 1. Okay, 6. Yeah, so 14 that one picks up 14 bales. So that's not very many bales here, if you ask me. Okay, and as I said, we're going to make a little adjustment here. So to show you folks this trick here, we are going to increase the width here. And we're simply going to increase the width until this lines up here with the center of this windrow, which might be a little hard to see. We need to go a little bit more yet. See what's where the track actually drives. I think we're probably a little too far. Yeah, I think we're a little too far, to be honest. Let's drop that back down. Hit minus twice and see what that looks like. Ooh. That looks pretty close. I don't know, what do you folks think? That looks pretty centered there. Ooh, of course, it's missing a little bit. Okay, so note to self. I need to narrow that course up here just a little bit. Usually, course play is pretty good at getting the width on that. And more than likely in this case, I'm guessing the game is probably lying to course play about what the actual width of it is. So, probably not necessarily course play's fault on that one. I just got to make sure I remember we'll have to remove that course and update it in the future here and just narrow it up a little bit. By the way, one thing to note with this, Evan, I was going to try to just throw a hired worker on this field when it came to doing the tedding of it. I was unable to do so. For some reason, a hired worker, at least with the hired worker and tractor I had of it, would not hire. It would hire, then it would just quit right away. So it wouldn't do anything. That doesn't accomplish a whole lot, right? Anyway, we'll get to some comments here in a moment. Mike was saying, I think the ProForce spreader's in the pack from Christmas. Yes. Was it? Yeah, it was. So is it OS Farms Mapping and Modding has the ProForce. So for those who want to get the ProForce mod there, it's OS Farms Mapping and Modding on Facebook. So again, that is on Facebook, everyone. We need to bump that down one more notch here. You know, something looks like it weren't quite center. Usually, once you make one or two adjustments, Evan, you can usually dial this right in. And actually, speaking of dialing it in, we know what width, or hopefully know what width Forceplay is using. So technically, if I wanted to, I could actually go dial this in precisely with Forceplay, get the width Forceplay is using, and put that right in GPS here if I wanted to. Nah, not really. Sounds like too much work, right? Let's see. Janine Kramer was also saying OS Farms Mapping and Modding has the ProForce. He was also saying you can move line with a grain cart. That is a good point. I always forget about that. Some of the grain carts can be used for that as well. He's also saying the Farm Sim guy and Argus are doing that on their Hannah, Indiana co-op play. But yeah, I might have to look into doing that. As I've said before, and that's why I don't typically use the seed tender for lime. The seed tender just does not hold enough lime to fully fill a spreader. So what's the point? At that point, I might as well just take the spreader back to the farm and fill it. Otherwise, I'm taking a refill back to the farm and fill it. It's, either way, you're doing the same thing essentially, just with more steps if you're using a tenderer. Tech for the Disabled was saying, I really love how you built up your farms. Well, hey, thank you very much for that. And again, I've got to like a little more work as far as the beautification here goes. Like I said, I want to put a little grass and stuff back on here. Otherwise, it just looks flat and boring with the texture there, right? Okay, I'm going to bump that down one more notch here. We are currently at 35 and a quarter. 35 and a quarter, huh? I think we're still a little much. Bump the resolution down on that. Bump it down one more. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Hatcher was saying, great video. Looks like this map needs more work. And by the way, going back to what I've said a couple times here this episode now again too, Evan, if you're looking at some of the areas where I've done, that's my handiwork, Evan, so don't blame the map author for that if that's what you're looking at. I'm not sure if that's exactly what Hatcher was looking at or not, but anyway. Josh was saying, you're missing the most important piece of equipment. Martin. Oh, Martin. I was like, wait a minute, Martin. Who's Martin? Oh, that's right. I don't think we have a Martin, really, do we? Don't think so. The closest we could probably get for something that looks like Martin. Do we have a pressure washer? Where's the pressure washer at here? That might be about the closest I think we can get, everyone. Is something like the pressure washer. Which, yeah, that don't really have anything like that. So, I'm trying to think, where is the pressure washer here again? Anyway, gotta get back to actually Baling here a minute. Turning around. Hopefully we can actually use these for the animals here as well, but I'm not 100% sure on that. If not, if we're possibly doing all this work here for nothing, might end up just, well, hopefully we can sell them. Might end up having to sell these bales. And if that's the case, Evan, if I can't actually use this alfalfa, I probably am going to end up turning this field into a grass field. Fortunately, I hate to do that. I kind of like the idea of having the alfalfa, but if I can't use it for the cows, Evan, what are you supposed to do with it? Christopher was saying, good morning and good video. Thank you very much for that. Keith was saying, Control Y should change the working mode. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but yes. Thank you for that there, Keith. Control Y. Control Y is what changes, I think I mentioned that already, didn't I? Control Y is what changes the mode on that merger there as well. James said, just subscribed. Enjoy your type of gameplay. Keep it up. Awesome work. Hey, thank you very much for that again. And again, big thanks to all you folks for commenting on the videos. Always very much appreciated. And by the way, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button there. And then click on that bell notification as well. That way you get notified when the latest, greatest RDAllen video goes live. Which, by the way, this will be the last farming sim video here for this week. So tune in again next week here for continuation of this series. And of course, don't forget to check out the real life videos here during the weekend as well. I have one again on the weekends there, Saturday, Sunday, when we do the real life videos. Don't forget to check those out as well. And by the way, a reminder, Evan, if you'd like to play Farming Simulator with myself and some others, we do have a multiplayer server as well. Again, that's information is down below in the description there, everyone. Find the RDAllen Teamspeak server information. So again, if you want to join us, just join us in on the RDAllen Teamspeak server. And by the way, too, if you'd like to catch some more Farming Simulator content from myself, Evan, you can follow myself over on Twitch. Again, that's RDAllen on Twitch. We are currently, of course, playing on the multiplayer server there. We've got a Spanish map going on over there at the moment. And then also I'm doing some single player on Silver Run Forest. So for those who'd like to see a little Silver Run Forest action there, forestry of course, you can follow again myself over on Twitch. Typically I've been live stream about 8 o'clock at night, so 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we usually live stream for about an hour or so. Also, I should mention, Evan, the wife has been live streaming lately here as well. So For those you like some Minecraft action there, you can continue to follow myself. Lately, she's just been, or so far, she's just been live streaming on my channel here on Twitch. So again, that's still RDAllen on Twitch. She's been live streaming in the morning though. So, like I said, for those of you who like to catch some Minecraft action, not for myself, but for my wife, like I said, you can follow myself on Twitch. And I think it's been about 6:30 or so in the morning is when you can catch her. Oh, we're going to end up with a lot of bales on this field, aren't we? We're up to, I think this thing also includes the straw. At least I hope it does. 89 bales. I should have reset that bale counter. Oh, well. Pretty sure that's also with the straw bales, like I said. And I definitely need to look into a better auto-loading trailer, or either that go with the in-game one. This, to be honest, would probably be even better. Something like the Accursion here. Currently, I'm using, I think it's this one right here. It auto loads, nothing wrong with that one, but getting into auto unload doesn't seem to like to auto unload for some reason. I don't know what's up with that, but it does not like it doing that. And I know I've got some other auto load trailers here somewhere, but for the life of me, I cannot find them. And or find ones that work well too. That's always another trick. Like you've got this one here, says auto load of them, but the auto load, I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong on them, but the auto load does not seem to work on that trailer. In fact, it's a pack of 3 trailers here. I should probably just get rid of that mod because none of these actually seem to work for some reason. The Demco Load King and the other Load King here claim they got auto load on them, but yeah, I don't think so. Well, I should probably watch where I'm going here too. Whoops. Is he trying to shop and bail at the same time? Wonder how that's going. There's a good size, at least it looks like a good size bucket anyway. Oh, yes. Gotta check out the buckets, right, Owen? Nope, don't see nothing in that category. Okay, I know there's some bale. Not under low loaders. Animals. I know I've got some more trailers around here somewhere, but I'm just not sure where they are. Not under bale loaders. Just those 2. There is also this one. Oh, that is a square bale. You know what? Maybe I can try that one. Wonder if that one would work better. It's cheap. Very cheap. I might have to try that one. See if that works any better than the ones I have now. I don't have access. What do you mean I don't have access to the lands? That's weird. Yeah, I'm going to try that other square bale one. I want to see how that one works here. Capacity with extensions, I don't think it makes a difference. That is, yep, square bale it says. Not sure why it says 245 centimeter, because I think all these balers only go up to 240, right? I don't know. Anyway, I think with that, we're going to wrap this episode up here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching, and until next time.